The Myth of Authority by Ryan Cristián from May 2016 from the Last American Vagabond website. An absolutely fantastic video far below was just put out by Larkin Rose that was created and submitted by GeoShifter and was the winner of his recent video contest. And folks, I will include the link to that video in the box of this video, so look for it below. It asked the simple question, what is government? People should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people. Contrary to what many people assume, most of the suffering, injustice, and conflict in the world is not the result of greed, hatred, or intolerance. Instead, most of man's inhumanity to man is the result of one particular belief, one irrational superstition which is shared by almost everyone, namely, the belief in authority. History has taught us that trying to fix the world by way of government always ends in disaster. That in the end, the political process empowers the ruling class and no one else. Constitutions don't fix it, elections don't fix it. Once there was a position of power, it is always the megalomaniacs and sociopaths who will sooner or later, one way or another, get themselves into that position. Decent people are tricked into believing that it is perfectly acceptable and righteous to control and rob their neighbors as long as they do it by way of voting in the political process. Tyrants love it when they can get the people to cheer for their neighbors to be robbed by way of taxation or cheer for their neighbors to be forcibly controlled by way of regulation and legislation. In short, the political process is designed to dupe the people into cooperating with and even demanding their own subjugation and the subjugation of everyone else. The old notion of the divine right of kings has changed into the divine right of politicians, with similar results. Hundreds of millions of human beings have been murdered by their own governments. Many millions more have died in government-created wars, and billions more have been robbed, harassed, terrorized, and otherwise forcibly dominated and impressed by ruling classes, including democratically elected constitutional governments. To create a huge all-powerful predator, which is what government always is, in the name of stopping predators, is simply insane. And then the big powerful thing that you hoped would be a protector and a servant of the people will be an oppressor and exploiter of the people. That is what government has always been and always will be until the people dare to let go of the superstition of authority. Be sure and check for the link below, folks, for the video. Thank you for coming to the Plain Mundane show. Please hit like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. I'm Alex Aquarius.